You guys know I hate McDaniels. So
what? What's going on?
Yeah, what's wrong?
News, JB just said it, but the Raiders have hired Pete Carroll as their next head coach, 3-year deal, fourth year team option. Huge news.
My guy was right. My guy was right.
This is big news right here. Oh,
I like it. I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
I love it for Pete. I know, baby.
I love it if they allow him to do the job, and like if Tom Brady and everybody can go in there and kind of help him make the look. If you're going to do this, they've got to move up to 1, 2, or 3 and get a quarterback. Because there's only 2. Cam Ward or Shador are the only 2 you're going to pick that high. So the Raiders have got to get one, bro. You can't walk in next year with Garner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell and fucking Sam Darnold or something and expect people to take this seriously.
I'm hearing that Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady have been playing golf, and I think that can happen. I seriously think that'll happen.
Aaron Rodgers,
I think that could happen. I'm not going to say it will. I think it can.
Tom Brady.
I think it can happen.
So what is Devontae going to go back to the Raiders with Aaron?
Nah, I think you got to cut bait with that. I think you got to cut bait with that. I think you got to get a couple young ones.
I mean, if they're too good together not to make it work. Look.
Here's what I think will happen.
Man,
the Raiders. I think this is what's going to happen. The Raiders are going to go grab T. Higgins and DK Metcalf with a trade, and they'll get DK Metcalf back with Pete in the Raiders. They'll get Aaron Rodgers
and DJ.
Oh, I'm hearing AJ Brown's on the board.
Damn.
They got trade for DK, and then T. Higgins, I believe, will be a free agent. Correct?
Hey, you want to know why this is so cool? Because this gives Raider fans hope in the hardest division in the AFC.
I know.
Just to get fucking shit, just to have I just did this with the Jets. We're going to stockpile talent, and we got a defensive-minded head coach that's going to come in and get things right, and we're going to run the ball, and we're going to get all these old guys together, and we're going to go in, and it's going to work because Tom Brady's there. And then you got to fucking play the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Chargers twice a year, and the rest of the AFC, and they're all better than you, and you're going to suck again. So please go get Aaron Rodgers and put him.
I give him a year.
I give him a year. I don't see Pete Carroll just losing though. You know what I mean?
It'll be a year though. It'll take
Pete,
a year.
Pete Carroll didn't go to New England back in the day and win a bunch and shit.
He didn't go to the playoffs though. He didn't go to the playoffs. He's been in playoffs with New England and the Jets as a head coach when everyone said he was shitty.
Look, he's an unbelievable coach. No one's saying he's not, but I don't. Look, I wouldn't mind seeing this work because I think the NFL's better when the Raiders are good, not just kind of good. I'll tell you this.
Say it.
If I'm Max Crosby, do you want to stay with Pete? Or now is Max Crosby the trade bait they need to go rebuild the team?
Ooh,
I thought that should have happened last year, and I think now he's too embedded because he wants to be a Raider, and he's all for.
Well, I know he wants to be a Raider, but I also think that if you're Max Crosby and there's a team out there that's a piece away, and they're willing to give up the farm and sign him to an extension to go to a fucking really good team, maybe he would do that. I don't know.
Not with Pete being a defensive coach, though. Pete, that's like you and I saying, "I'll get rid of Trent Williams as an OC and O-line coach." You know what I mean? That's his baby. Yeah, that's his baby on defense.
Trent Williams can have waffles at the house.
I think Pete figures it out.
He's going to build around him, right?
Yeah, Pete will figure it out in free agency. He's a great GM as well. He built that fucking Legion of Boom. Let's be honest. He does. I think he knows how to do it.
He's an unbelievable developer. He's got great eyes. He knows what works.
And remember, he drafted one of my kids early first round, and everybody gave him shit for it. And he was a key fucking piece to that whole thing. And Bruce Irvin, and everyone's like, but that was a pick that everybody gave him shit for because he took him early first round.
Look at the Wooten kid he drafted in the 4th round that was first team All-Pro, and
DB, big, tall, long
Bobby
kid.
Wagner and all these other cats that he brought in that. The Michael Bennett, he was a great player, but before he got to Seattle, nobody even knew who he was. So, look, Pete, I hope this works, but it is the Raiders. It's like I hope the Jets things work with Aaron Glenn, but it's the Jets. Some of these fucking franchises are just an absolute shit show when it comes behind the curtain, and the Raiders are one of them. I know the facility's nice. and the uniforms are cool, but the Raiders, they got to win, and they got to start winning in Vegas to get that fan on their side. Because right now it looks like the Raiders should have fucking moved to LA, and the Chargers should have been the gimmick ass team in Vegas that everybody just goes see the other team like they do in LA.
JB, can you make a promise that you and I will go to at least one? JB, you make a promise that you and I will go to at least one Raiders game in Vegas next season. Now you make a promise.
I'm going. I'm texting Pete right now after the show to get me up there in the OTAs.